Thank you so much for joining the practice today. As always, please practice according to your conditions and respect your limitations. Imagine all beings are experiencing this through you. So we want to practice in a way that'll deliver the best experience possible and avoid going to the place of pain and suffering so we don't transmit that to others. So on that note, let's begin. Let's sit up tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Shivaya mantra. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits of the practice. For said in the Bhagavad Gita, knowledge is better than practice, meditation is better than knowledge, renunciation of the fruit of action is better than meditation. Peace immediately follows such renunciation. Let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just allow the sounds to wash over you. You can move your lips and try to attempt the words. If you don't get quite right, don't worry. Just the intention, the effort, and the intention of the tapping into what this is meant to do will help you to derive all the benefits all the same. So the purification is of the psychic channels within, the ground that we stand on, and the space that we practice in. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtangato Piwa Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Sajihi. 2 more times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtangato Piwa Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Sajihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtangato Piwa Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Sajihi. Establish a deep connection to the divine essence within. Spiritual breathing. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly turned up from the fingertips. Inhale the best down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the attention and the breath at the spiritual heart, located in the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms, just the breath is definitely pulled and stays within. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, the best down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart as an offering to God who resides there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms again, just the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Attract everything you need down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the heart. Hold the breath and the attention there. Exhale up through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do the main breathing, Anuloma Viloma. But actually we'll do calming breathing. So this one's very easy. So just no breath or tension. Just inhale through the left side, close both nostrils, exhale through the right, back up to the right, close both nostrils, exhale through the left. Just hold both nostrils closed just for a fraction of a second before you exhale on either side. So for this technique, this helps to remove cravings, it brings the mind state of calmness and more conducive to concentration and meditation. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, second finger and thumb connected on the left knee, this is Mudra consciousness. Right hand, second and third fingers fold down to the palm, this is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra, but we use this for the alternate nostril breathing to control the passage through the breath through the nose. The right thumb for the right ring finger, right thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left nostril. So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Close off the right side. Inhale through the left. 3, 4. Inflate the lungs. Raise the chest. 7, 8. Close left. Open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was one cycle. Inhale left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close left. Open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
close right, open left, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Applying a visualization now. Inhale, left, down. The breath moves down with the inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close left, open right, exhale, back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, inhale. Keep your hand on the knee. I'm just motioning the direction of the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close right, open left, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down. For now, I'm not going to cue the closing the nostrils, but do it anyways. Exhale right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, inhale to the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left. Exhale right, back up. Down through the right, inhale. Gradually filling up. Exhale left. Back up. Inhale left, downward motion. Exhale right, back up. Lose yourself in the rhythm of the breath. Down right, inhale. Keep following the movement of the breath. Exhale left. If you get distracted and the mind starts to wander off, just bring it back anyways, all the time. Inhale left. It's the effort that's most important. Exhale right, not the results. Down through the right, inhale. Exhale left, out and up. Inhale left. Exhale right, close the nostrils. Inhale right, down. And exhale left, back up. One more. Inhale left, down. Exhale back up, right. Down through the right, inhale. Exhale left. And conclude when you're done. Just take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Have no expectations of what you should or should not observe. Have no judgment as to what you do observe. Try to be like the witness. And throughout the practice, try to stay in that mindset of the witness. Tune into that supreme divine consciousness as within, as the eternal witness, immutable, stainless, and eternal. That is equally present in all forms. Try to see that divine spark in each and every being. So show reverence for all the forms through which we pass through today. Think of the asana as a way to try to relive the experience, or to live the experience of being one with that form, being that form. At one point, we probably were that form. We have to experience everything on our way to self-realization. Be grateful for each and every experience. Be grateful for each and every form, each and every being.
note, let's begin the practice. Come to standing. Okay, so we'll begin with some warm-ups to prepare for the practice. Move the joints every which way possible. Start with the head rolling around, so loosen up the neck. Try to get your ears, the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction. Move with enthusiasm and with vigor to heat up the joints. And then the right arm spins backwards. If you can, spin the arm faster, like you're winding up to throw a ball. You can always use your left hand to support if you need to. Change directions, go in the forward sense. Imagine you're holding a weight in your hand of 5 pounds. And then the left arm. And then go forward. Now bring both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Come up. Elongate first, then go to the right. Try not to make folds at the waist on the underside of the body. Of the right side. Inhale, come up. Go to the left. Stretch the whole right side of the body. And then come back to the other side. And then come back to the center, little circles over the head. Start with little circles, mostly head, neck, and shoulders. But then add in the chest and the upper back. Start to feel it more in the trunk above the waist. And then if you feel apt to do so, perhaps the whole trunk can turn. Sweep all the way down, trace large circles in front of the body like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction. Start again, small. And then, bit by bit, the circles get larger. Until perhaps the whole body is turning. And then coming back up. Release the arms. Shake out the wrists, move the hands very, very fast. Feel as though they could fly off the wrists at any moment. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. Little circles if you like, anything you like to do. Just loosen up the wrists. Good, and release the arms, continue to shake. The arms hitting the body like heavy ropes. The head flatten in all the directions, side to side, so you can see all the way around you. And then conclude. So now, start to bounce a little bit, put heels up, and then get the feet up off the ground, and start to get a little bit more height. Go as high as you can. Be like a child, always joyful, always enthusiastic. Now, calisthenics. Arms heavy. See if you can clap your hands over your head. Modify as you need to. You can do side steps if that's better for you. Good. And now, feet tapping ground very, very fast. Like the drops in a rainstorm, raindrops. As fast as you can. Feel it right up to the legs, right to the buttocks. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go of all fatigue. Bring the arms out to the side. Feel free to come to a wall if you need to. And bring the left hand on the wall. Right leg swings back and forth like a pendulum. So, try to get your knee to the shoulder, the toes all the way back behind the head. other leg. And then conclude. I had to wear socks. I have cracks on my feet, so I had to be careful a little bit. So the arms by sides of the body. Inhale, come up off the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down gracefully. 2, and slowly. 3, 4. Try not to allow the heels to hit the ground heavily. Come up again. Spread your wings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage the entire core all the way up. The legs, the abs, everything. Right up, even the calves. And back down. 2, 3, 4. Move with control, move with grace, and with power. Up we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the position. Get up even higher if you can. And down. 2, 3, 4. Landing them softly as though they're landing on a cloud. 6. Lower the head down in a gesture of humbleness. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations, for these are form of mental attachment that ultimately brings the mind in a state of restlessness and desiring. And now, let's come to front of the mat. Stay with the mindset of offering up the practice. All beings, imagine, are feeling this, experiencing this through you. So, Surya Namaskara. Bring your arms up over the head, arch back. Come down, bend your knees. You need you to bring your hands on the ground, belly on your thighs. Right foot back, lower down in the seat, lower down the knee. Come into the high plank, knees down, the seat goes back behind the heels. Glide between the arms, brush your nose, the ground is coming forward. Roll the shoulders down the back, chest forward, the head goes back. Go back again, come forward. Pull with your arms, you're trying to pull the sword towards the body. Good, chest all the way forward, shoulders back. Try to get the back of the head over your seat. One more time. Take the seat back. Glide between the arms. Imagine a snake creeping through the grass and then coiling majestically. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Try to imitate their forms, their movements. And then the right foot forward. If that's difficult, lower the back knee down. Bring the right hand to the foot and use it to push the foot further forward. The feet together, Uttanasana. All the way up. Arch back. And then Pranayama, hands to the heart. Again, reach up and back, stretch the whole front of the body. Hinge at the hips, come all the way down. Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Into the high plank. Down we go, the seat goes back. Come forward. If that's difficult, you can also come into baby plank. Rounding your back and then drop your hips between your hands, shoulders go back. If you'd rather have that transition, do that transition, go ahead. Take the seat back, come forward. Maybe like a snake creeping through the grass. And come all the way back. Put yourself in the body of what you're representing. Become one with the form and always into Bhujangasana. And then, I forgot how many you've done, so one more. Come forward. 3 times blessed. Those can imitate the forms on all levels. Copy them physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Savasana. See the divineness in each and every being. Left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seats up higher by pushing against your legs as your belly. And come right up. Pranayama, hands to the heart. Go up and back. Don't worry too much about the breath. Breathe naturally. Right foot back, but try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and even. Into high plank, knees, chest, forehead down, Ashtanga Namaskara, or chin, and then come through into your upward facing dog. Here, if you want, you can bend the toes under, move the body a little bit, push your hips forward, chest up, nose up, look like a dog howling at the moon. So try to get your heart further forward away from the seat. Telescope your trunk out of the hips so you don't create folds in the lower back. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here, you're just trying to look like a dog, stretching its back. Try to get your belly towards your thighs, your chest down. If you're flexible, tap your forehead to the ground. Try not to bend the arms. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. All the way up. Engage your buttocks and upper back as you go back. And hands back to the heart. Reach up and back, move with control. Forward fold, move with consciousness. Left foot back. Into the high plank, knees, chest, forehead down, Ashtanga Namaskara. Into your upward facing dog. Now here, moving from upwards down 3 times. Round your back, in between, as you make the transition. Then melt the heart, forehead towards ground. Come forward again, tuck the tailbone. Push your heart right between your shoulder blades. And right out to the center of the chest. Back the other way again. Push out, round your back and back. Soften the line in the back. One more time. Come forward, over your toes. Through into your upward facing dog. And back the other way. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Every time you do downward facing dog, be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice. And now, the left foot comes forward, feet together, Uttanasana. And come all the way up to standing. Pranayama, hands to the heart. Keep going, raise your arms up, stretch. Go down, Uttanasana. Right foot back, into the plank, Ashtanga Namaskara. Right through into your upward facing dog or cobra, always an option. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So stretching the hamstrings a little bit more. Raise the right leg up, lift the left heel, so you can get your head down and the heel down. If it doesn't come down all the way, don't worry about it, just do your best. And from here, look to your hands. Shoulders move over the fingertips as you're coming forward so that your foot lands softly. Know how your foot falls, no jerks. Try to move again in a way that won't disrupt the mind from its calm state. Hands back to the heart. Imagine this as a moving meditation of sorts. Reach up, go down. Whatever happens, just dance it. Remain unconcerned, unbothered. Left foot goes back, unjudging. Into the high plank, Ashtanga Namaskara. Keep on being a witness, watching everything. Who's the eternal witness within is actionless. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, left leg goes up, lift the right heel so you can get your head down. If you can't, touch it to the ground and push the right heel back down. You feel stretch in the back of the right leg. And if you raise your left leg higher, maybe you feel it's in your other leg as well. In the calf muscle, in the thigh. Look between your hands and send the foot between your hands. Onto the asana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Bow down as though in humbleness. And come all the way up. Open yourself up to divine grace. Hands back to the heart. Let's add on now. Reach up. Look at the shape of each pose. Try to imagine what it's trying to express. Your head down, the eyes downcast, an expression of humility. The right foot back, back knee down, reach up, lean away from the leg. The heart open, the eyes up. Adoration, devotion, surrendering to the divine grace once again. Into the high plank. You can do any entry into upward facing dog. If you know Chaturanga, you can do that as well. If your shoulders allow for it, come down, hovering just above the ground, in a low plank, and right through into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Do of course according to your strength. The right leg up, send the foot between the hands. And right back into Kapiyasana. Radiate your light from within. Swing your hands behind the back. Join together, hold the breath as you bring left foot forward again so the foot lands without a sound. Come all the way up, arch back. Pranayama. Up again. Go down. Whatever you do, do everything with the utmost love. Uttanasana and compassion. Left foot goes back. Back knee down. Reach up and back. Telescope your trunk out the hips. Go all the way back. Push the lower back up and in. Lift the chest. And come right back into your high plank. If you're doing a chaturanga, try to keep your elbows over the wrist, elbows close to the body, hovering just above the ground. Push with your toes. And then roll over your toes right into Urdhva Mukha Savasana. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left leg goes up. And send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and back. So you want to push your lower back up and in, the heart lifts so that you don't crunch up the lower back. Keep the shoulders down so you don't crunch up the back and neck either. Swing your hands behind the back, and then the right foot comes forward. Push your behind your legs, try to get your shoulders right beside your knees, your forehead towards your shins, maybe right on the shins, if your legs are straight. And come all the way up. Hasta Uttanasana. Pranayama. Have gratitude for all the experiences. We learn something from each and every one. All the knowledge that we accumulate helps us to break the patterns that cause pain and suffering. Uttanasana. Right foot back. Back knee down. Reach up. Stretch the whole front of the body from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Come back into your high plank. Take your seat all the way back. If you like, this is another transition. And then push your elbows and sides by. Push with your toes. Turn the fingers out. You can hover all the way through until you arrive to upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Do other entries, of course, as you see fit. Right leg up. And send the foot between the hands. Back knee down. Go back and up. Swing the arms behind the back. Left foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Bow down as though in humbleness. And come right up. Coming back home. Pranayama. And one more. Left arm up. Arms up, sorry. And go down. Uttanasana. Left leg goes back. Back knee down. Reach up and back. Radiate your light from within, just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. Come back into your high plank. Any entry you like into Urdhva Mukha Savasana, upward facing dog, or again, cobra. Be willing to experiment, to experience new things. Otherwise, in 20 years, if you never tried anything, you might be in the same place as you are today. Left leg goes up, step the foot between the hands, and then maybe your enthusiasm dies. So stay motivated. When you make progress, you stay engaged. So your hands behind the back, the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing. Reach up and back. And then come back home. Pranayama. Take a moment here. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the attention at the crown. Send the love out to all beings everywhere, just like the sun that radiates its light and warmth and everything. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine unconditional love for all. And release the arms. So let's try some balance poses. Okay, so here, let's stand on the left foot first. Anchor down through the left foot. Raise the right leg up. Take hold of the foot from the inside and bring your leg up and up. Try to have your toes and fingers in the same line. Maybe it's makes it look like a letter T, maybe even like a letter Y if your leg comes up higher. Lean a little bit to your left. If you don't have too much flexibility, you can hold on to the knee. So just do again according to your abilities. Good. Open up the chest. Look up if you can. Open yourself up to the divine grace offered each posture. Now from here, bring your foot in. You can either do tree or you can do a lotus tree if you have a lotus. If you're doing a lotus, the sole of the foot's facing up, the edge of the foot right along the top of the left leg. Bring your hands either to the heart and all the way up if you can, or if you have the lotus, you can reach behind with your right arm. Use your left hand if you need to guide your hand to the foot and come back up. Point your knee down if you have a lotus, if you can. Heart can stay in Jnana Mudra from the heart. Now from here, we're going to release the foot, keep the knee up very high, turn to your left, see if you can push your right leg against the left, point your toes, perhaps you can hook the foot in the back of the left leg, if not, just leave it out, like so. Left arm over the right, Garudasana. Shoulders and elbows in the same line, come down, lower if you can. Press into your left foot and release. Try it on the other foot now. Anchor down with the right foot. If at any point you fall, just come right back up. So, oops. Let's try it again. Press down to the right foot. Take your left foot by the inside of the heel and come up. You can bend the toes back a little bit to keep the leg muscles nice and strong and engaged. Ballet pose. Exude the grace and the poise of a ballet dancer. And now take the foot, either again, place it in your tree. It doesn't have to be this high. You can take it anywhere along the leg, even on ground to keep the toes on the ground if you're having trouble balancing, just not against the inside of the knee, above or below, or the lotus again if you like. Lean forward. Left arm can go behind the back and hold the foot from behind. If you have a lotus, with your other hand, the Jnana Mudra. Otherwise, arms right up. Be tall and majestic like a tree, but ready to bend when the wind comes around. So be pliable and flexible in the mind and the body. Good, get up nice and tall. Reach for the sun. And now from here, eagle. Keep your knee up. This is helpful when you try to wrap. Turn to your right, push the left thigh against the right, point the toe, see if you can hook. If not, leave it out again. Right arm over the left. Come on with the form. Enter into consciousness. Press into the right foot and come back up. Try to merge with the form. Okay, next. Come to the back of the mat. Left foot forward. Left fingertips down on the ground. Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the right leg up. The right arm up. Bring the foot a little bit behind you. Push hips and chest forward. Feel sort of like a bow pose. From above, you'll see a curve, like a crescent moon. Hip is over the heel. Now if you can, take hold of the ankle. If you can't reach the foot, bend your left knee so you can keep your left foot anchored down firmly. Bring your right knee right into your belly and see if you can take hold of your leg just above the ankle. And then pull on the leg, try to get your knee all the way up again. See if you can push your foot also away from your body. Open up your chest to the right. Keep pressing hips and chest forward. Now if you want, you can look forward. Make sure your left foot is right over the, right in line with, your left heel is right in line with your hip. You can take off maybe all but just index finger, maybe hold your breath, take your left hand up. If you want to come up, bend your left knee, press your left hand into your knee and come up, Nagarajasana. Keep your chest up. If you want, take your left hand back there to the foot as well. Push your foot away from the seat. All these, again, options. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, perhaps in the next lifetime. You don't lose anything you gain here, so every effort is worthwhile. Good, now from here, break the pose. Try on the other side. Right foot forward, right hand down. Stay on the fingertips, not too close to the foot. This makes it hard, more difficult to open. Give yourself a little bit of distance. Left leg up, so about 14 to 16 inches in front of the foot, and then bring your left arm up. Point the left toes, make it look pretty. Hips and chest forward. You can look up at the hand above you. Now, if you can, take the foot, bend your right knee again. This is so you can anchor the foot down. Take your left knee right in towards your belly, and then see if you can find your leg, hold just above the ankle, and then pull the leg all the way out again. Knee goes up, and the foot you try to get away from the seat as well. Feel like you're doing a bow pose. Pull on the leg. Look down. Make sure the hip is over the heel so that if you want to release the hand, it makes it a little bit easier. And again, you can take your hand to the heart or press into your right knee and come all the way up into Natarajasana. Or standing bow, pull the heel in towards the seat, and then push your foot back away from the head. Try to get your toes in the same line as your head, roughly, the same height. And break the pose. However, where you are is perfect. Just again, do your best. Let's start off with hummingbird. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. You can take your fingertips to the ground. Raise your right foot all the way up. Bring the knee up as high as you can. Keep your left leg bent so you can land your belly on your thigh. Your index fingers can stay on the ground. Or you can pull your hands up to the shoulders or all the way up over your head. Think of a hummingbird, they're very small, compact. So make your body nice and small. Now bring your hands down, left hand to the ankle, right along the index finger right along the heel, pressing to the inside the heel, and your right hand comes in, right beside the foot. See again if you find a balance. Perhaps just take off one index finger at a time, so you just an index finger. Maybe take your hand on the foot eventually. Hold the breath. Gaze is right in front of your toes. If you're flexible, extend the right leg all the way up into standing split. And then bring the right hand on the foot if you can again. Hug the forearms to the leg. Now, hands down in front of your right foot. Just a little bit, not way up here, because you're just going to lose a lot of energy when you jump. So practice standing on your hands a little bit. If you'd rather do this on the forearms, you can. If either way, if you're doing a handstand, try to get your toes just almost in between your hands. Push up through the left heel. Try to get your shoulders over your fingertips. Keep your right leg very bent, foot close to your seat, bend the toes back. So your feet are flexed. And then if you want, keep doing that, or press into the ground. See if you can take a few hops up. Look between your hands, a little bit in front of your hands. So you can keep doing this. Eventually you might be able to stay. Feel free to come to a wall if you feel more comfortable doing it in front of a wall. If you want, you can bring your legs all the way up. Push the base of the toes. So if you're doing it against the wall, you can either do it facing the wall and then do it this way. I can't tell the wall there, so it's hard to demonstrate. But if you're doing it the other way, which is, I find it's easier to eventually take your dependence off the wall if you do it this way. Make sure that when you're on the wall, the foot's on the wall, it's about the height of the hip, and you're not too far away from the wall, so you shouldn't be reaching for the wall. Your legs should still be bent. Keep pushing to the back foot, and see if you can bring the toes, the heel eventually off the wall, eventually just the base of the big toe on the wall. Keep pushing to the back foot, and eventually you might be able to find a balance. Okay, good. If you don't need the wall, you don't need to use the wall. So, try again for another couple more times. Every time you jump, if your foot lands way back there, bring it in a little bit. You're working your core a little bit more also if you bring your foot closer to your hands. And then you won't have to jump as much in order to get your hips in the same line as your shoulders. So let's go to the other side. Hummingbird. Right foot down, left foot up. Bend your right knee so you can land your belly on your thigh, your fingertips again, index fingers just underneath your shoulders on either side of the foot. Get your left knee up as high as possible. And so you can take your fingers up off the ground, eventually in front of your shoulders, your hands in front of shoulders or over your head. Bring your hands down, right hand on the foot, index finger pressing against the outside heel. And again, if you're flexible, bring your left leg all the way up into standing split. Eventually your feet are in the same line. Your belly stays with your thigh, and then bring your left hand right close to the foot, maybe coming off again, just playing with your balance. If you're trying to take your hand on the foot, hold your breath. Bring your hand on the foot, maybe then you can breathe again. Hands on each side of the foot. With practice, it gets more easy, so after time. Be patient, don't expect everything to come the first time, as Dharma says. No attachments to the results. Do the practice for the even your effort is going to help others, to feel your enthusiasm in theirs. So push at the base of the toe. Again, if you just lift your right heel, you're still building muscle in the arm and building the core. Or press into your hands, hold your breath, see if you can come up. If you go over, no big deal. Keep coming back. So this is good practice for you and the nice entry into Urdhva Dhanurasana as well. Press into the base of fingers, grip the floor with your fingertips, hold your breath, see if you can come up. Again, see if you can come up with your legs up. Remember, you can do some forms if you like, or even just practice any pose where you're standing the hands, even if it's Kakasana. You can bend your, come into squat, bring your arms pressing against the outside of the arms, your thighs, and then lift your feet up off the ground if you can. So even that, this is still doing something. So just the effort, remember, is more important than the result. Shoulders, come over the fingertips, try and keep your head higher if you're doing Kakasana. And then coming back down. Allow the head to hang down low. Slowly make your way back up. Let's charge the body. Turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine the best coming in from all directions. Right up the arms, right up the legs, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. Send it as well to all beings. Everything is meant to be shared. Now turn to the long edge of the mat, turn to the right. Fingertips in line with your elbows at the height of the shoulders. Step or jump your feet apart. Turn your left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. If you can, go a little bit lower. Make sure your knee's not popping in. Make sure your knee should be over the two middle toes. And if you want to come a little bit forward, again, if you're flexible, try have your arms level. Make sure this is not happening. All the lines strong and straight, like the warrior's intentions. Always truth, always in service of and protection of others. Bring the right arm up, Virabhadrasana. Look up between the hands. If you're having trouble turning the right hip, move the right foot out a little bit so you have a little bit of hip distance between your feet. When your heels are right in the same line, it's sometimes hard to balance. And you won't be able to turn the hip as easily. Raise your arms all the way up, take the head back. Show the expressive devotion of the warrior. Now the back knee down. Kapyasana, flatten out the toes, drop your seat all the way close to front heel. Hands to knee, push your lower back up and in. Lean away from the leg. You can even stay there if you like. If it's too much for your shoulders, bring your arms up. If you can, however, take your hands up, rock your shoulders back and forth, and stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Use your arms to pull your torso further by the hips first, and then go back so that there's less likelihood of the lower back getting all jammed up. Drop your shoulders down. Keep your elbows close to your ears. Try not to bend at the arms, at the elbows. And then coming back from here, bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot out to the edge of the mat, or towards the edge of the mat, and then go back and forth a few times. Lift the knee, try to push your knee further back. This is so you can get your thigh, more of the thigh closer or even on the ground. Push back through the right heel one more time. Get your knee further back, lower it down in a new position. Flatten out the toes. Your left leg, make sure it's not falling away from the shoulder. This is why you move the foot out. Try to keep your shin vertical so your knee's not falling out away from the body nor the foot sliding away. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm and roll back to your left. Both sides of your hips equally anchored down. Then try to keep on getting your back lower than knee. Keep on moving forward. If your hips are fully down, maybe the pelvis and the head, chest can come, hips and chest can come down. And the belly, sorry. If you're flat on the ground, you can extend your arms out your armpit, the left arm over the foot. Or you can take your arm all the way around. The leg, arm goes in front of your leg, from the outside, underneath your knee, and then you can join your hands together over your back. Every chance you get, once you're in a pose, be still in the body, allow the mind to come into stillness as well. Break the pose. Let's do another pose. So here, try to move your body, bend the toes under the back foot. Move your body in so you can get your shoulder in behind your knee. And just push against the back of the knee with the front of the shoulder. If you can lift your back knee up off the ground. If you're feeling strong, maybe the left arm goes out, maybe in the right arm, hovering just above the ground. You can keep your knee down like this as well. Keep your body nice and low, hovering just above the ground. Now if you're more flexible, you can push into your left hand, lean back, your right foot goes flat. See if you can wrap your leg around the arm, just close to the shoulder. If you can do that, push into the back of the knee so you can extend your leg. Or if you can, take the foot from over, reach the hand over the foot and take hold of the outer edge of the foot. Visvamitrasana. Break the pose, bring your left foot back down. Turn forward, bring your right knee back down. Bend the toes under your legs like a box. You should be able to lift your left foot up. Right arm goes up, go to the outside of the leg. Try to get your armpit even on the outside of the knee. This is so that the elbow can go in space underneath your leg. This sets you up well for your taking your bind if you want. If you're taking the bind, you turn more to your left, bend the fingers in towards the wrist. I'm not sure if you can see it like that. And then use the left hand if you need to guide the arm underneath the body. Push your seat back so you give yourself more space. Left arm goes over your back, join your hands underneath your belly, and turn your face and chest up. If you can, take the back knee up off the ground. If you don't have a bind, just do prayer. Mudra. Left hand on the right. Push the left hand down the right. At the same time, raise your belly up so the center of the chest comes behind your thumbs. Turn your face and chest up. If your belly is higher than the thigh, or you'll be able to spin a little bit more. Rotate a little bit more. And then if you can, take your right knee up off the ground as well. Turn your face and chest all the way up. Break the pose. Come all the way back to the center. And from here, come all the way up. From here, you can turn around 180 degrees if you can't see the screen anymore. Go to the right next. Turn the right foot forward. Go down low. All the qualities are within. You just have to turn them on. So embody all the qualities of a warrior. The strength, the power, the courage. Left arm up. Virabhadrasana. You can move your left foot out if you need to. Cup between hands. Express the devotion of the warrior. here, you want to drop your seat all the way forward. So this helps with your balance. You can have your hands on the knee again, push your lower back up and in, lean away from the leg, or take your hands up. If you know other variations, you can go ahead. But if you're doing this one, rock your shoulders back, really stretch, lift the chest, allow the head to go back. Try to get your index fingers in line with your body level with the ground. Break the pose. From here, prepare for lizard. Walk the right foot out. And then lift the back knee, push back and forth. Try to get your knee further back. Once it's as far back as you can, lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. And see if your hips are low enough, you can column onto your left forearm and roll back to the right. If your hips are nowhere close to the ground, just stay on your hands, keep on trying to get your hips down. So this looks like a cobra. Your knee again, not going out to the side, nor this kind of thing happening. Try to get both sides to hips even with the ground. And then see if you can get eventually your hips, your belly and your chest on the ground. Fix your gaze. Make the gaze as steady as a lizard's, unblinking. And bring the mind to a state of quietness and stillness as well. And if you're flat on the ground, arms can go out to the side, or the arm goes in front of the leg, and from outside goes underneath your knee, and then you can join your hands over your back. So not behind. This is not like this. In front and then underneath. Your shin should be vertical, your right foot flat on the ground. Come back onto your hands, setting up for the Visvamitrasana. So again, push your seat back. Try to get your right shoulder in behind the knee and push the front of the shoulder against the back of the knee. You can stay in the knee the whole time or lift your back knee up off the ground, push back and forth. You have to really have strong contact between the shoulder and the leg, arm out, maybe the right arm, maybe even the left arm, hovering above the ground. Or Visvamitrasana, right hand on the outside of the foot, turn to your left, make sure your left foot is flat on the ground, and see, you have to sit on your arm a little bit with your leg. See if you can wrap your leg around, see if you can get your foot up off the ground. If you can, you have to push into the back of the knee with the shoulder or the arm, extend the leg, or take your left hand to your foot, reach around the front of the foot, and pull the leg out. Turn the face and chest up again. Break the pose. Come back from the pose. Come upright into your box shape. Bend the toes under and the back foot. Do a little test if you like. See if you can lift the foot. Left arm up. Go to the right arm on the outside of the leg. Right hand on the left. Again, not staying here. Trap behind the leg. Push into the hand, receiving hand, and try to get your belly up higher than the thighs. And then the chest comes to your thumbs. And turn the face and chest up, or take the bind. If you can try also by taking your knee up off the ground first. And then you have less obstruction for the arm to go underneath. Turn more to the right, bring the fingers in towards your wrist. Use your right hand to guide the arm underneath. You have to move your arm in a little bit so your elbow is not jamming against the back of the right lower leg. Create some space for the arm to go underneath. And once you have the bind, pull on the hands, try to get a little bit deeper into the rotation. Keep the back leg strong, if your knees up off the ground, push your back, push the heel, push the back of the knee up. Break the pose. Come back here into plank, and then get ready for side plank. Move your left hand more to the right, and turn to the right. Here, this. If your hips are sagging, this kind of thing is happening, you're dropping to the shoulder, lower the left knee down on the ground. You can do it from here. Push your hips forward, or of course this one. Come back to plank, go on the other hand. Turn to your left. Just spin on the feet, try your ankles can remain crossed. Come back to plank. See if you can do the other versions if you like. Turn to your right again. Press into your left hand. Push your left hip up, your left foot down, so you can raise your right leg up. Or you can drag your right foot back. Spin on the left foot so the inside of the foot is down. If your foot's turning too much, it's going to be hard to get the foot flat on the ground. Push your hip all the way up so that your foot flattens down. Anchor the foot down, and from here, see if you can take your foot up off the ground. You're going to just start by doing this. Make sure your foot's not way out here. Again, all these things, and your knees bent, all these things can make it more difficult to get the foot up. Keep your foot close to your right foot, close to your left leg. See if you can get your knee, maybe even the foot. Break the pose, try on the other side. Socks are a little bit slippery, so move to your onto your right hand, turn to your left. Get your hips up first, and then turn on the right foot. Push your foot down, bring it in a little bit so the inside edge foot is down. And then you have more ability, you have more balance to take your foot up. My foot is getting very slippery, so it's hard for me to do, but take your knee, maybe the foot. Release. Come back into plank. Lower the right knee down. Swing the foot out towards the left. Bring your left knee right in behind it. Swing the foot out towards the right and sit between your heels if you can. If you can't get this easily, you can either sit on a block, so both sides you seat down, or just sit with your knees on the side together like this. Sit on your heels for Supha Gomukasana. This one is a full one with your legs like the heels on either side of the seat. Your knees should be right on top of one another. Doesn't have to be together, but same line. Right arm up. Use the left hand to guide the elbow further up and further back. Anchored in place at the back of the head. The right hand moves down the back, center the back. If you can bring your left arm up. Join your hands together. Push into the heart. And lift the back. Push lower back up and in. Lift the chest. Pull the hands down the exhale, soften the shoulders, but don't let the whole body slump back into the hips. Keep tall. It's just the hands are moving down the back. The rest of the body, the chest, the back is going upwards. And break the pose, tuck the chin in, bring the right arm down, shake out the shoulders a little bit, and then the other arm, left arm, but first change. So lift your joint, bring your hands on each side of the knees, lift your seat, turn in towards the left, anti-clockwise. Keep your hands in front of your feet the whole time, just turn on the same spot. And when you turn, when you're facing forward again, lower down, the left leg should be on top this time. Adjust your feet as you need to, left arm goes up. The right hand to guide the elbow further up and back. Make sure elbow's not way out to the sides, not like this. Elbow right behind the head. Push into the back of the heart. You can either stay there, or if you have the mobility, bring your right arm up the back. Join your hands, no forcing, no straight. Don't go to the place again of pain and anxiety. This is not what you want to send out to others. Think of the practice and offering the best, something that will be pleasing, not bring double down, shake it out a little bit. Okay, so from here, coming into your headstand. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can go ahead. If you want to come, if you don't quite have it, you can do it against the wall or a chair. Bring your feet to the base of the chair or a wall. Your seat on your heels, your elbows underneath your shoulders, still just a few inches in front of your knees. Make sure you can take hold of your arms easily. So that when you interlace your fingers and your head comes in a space inside your hands, your heels, your palms are against the head. If you're way out here, it's a little bit more difficult to find a balance. Bring one foot on the seat of the chair or on the wall again. Look at the wall and bring your foot to height of the hip if you're doing it on the wall. Other foot hangs back behind you. Make sure your leg is very bent, hanging towards the ground behind you like a fruit, a low-hanging fruit. Bend the toes back. This helps balance. So you can pull your heel away from the wall, eventually just the base of the big toe on the wall, and eventually maybe the foot completely off the wall. But it's right there in case you need to bring your foot back. So again, stay close so that you can place your foot easily on the wall. You can also do any other forms if you're not comfortable with your feet up in the air. Parrot pose or even dolphin pose. If you do this. Still inversion, walk your feet close to your elbows. Try to get your seat all the way up. Try to get your feet as close to your elbows as possible as your hip flexibility allows. And lift. Interlace your fingers. If you feel comfortable, bring your hand on the ground and do so. 3 points of contact, more steadiness. Eventually, when you're going up, press more weight into your arms so that you don't have as much pressure for the head. And then you have a nice, solid foundation. Keep your legs split, your feet hanging by the height of the hip, and this is the easiest way to balance. If you have a lotus, you can do a lotus. And this makes the mind more one-pointed. Once you find the pose, leave the body alone. Bring the mind into stillness, merge with the divine. Just think of God or whatever you believe in. You have another minute or so to do whatever you want while still staying in headstand. So if you're sort of more just beginning but you're fairly steady, make sure you can move your legs easily. Don't go so fast, no jerky movements. So nice and slow so you can control. You know, twist if you like. Try doing one hand. If your forearm's on the ground, one hand flat on the ground. It's a little bit easier. And then bring one hand in front of the tripod. Keep again your legs bent. Easiest to find the balance if your legs are bent first. And see if you can take off all but just the index finger. Lean towards the arm, your head against the arm that's on the ground. And see if you can hold your breath. See if you can take your hand up. So it might take a few tries. Even just try to get your finger off the ground. Sometimes I find it easier if your left elbow's on the ground, the left leg is behind you. A little bit easier to find a balance. And then see if you can do it on the other arm. So work both sides once in a while. Push into the inside of the wrist with your head. And again, see if you can take but just the index finger off the ground. Almost no weight on that index finger. Eventually, you're just on the fingernail. So eventually, you can release. You have to keep pushing back with your foot behind you. and they'll come down. Child's pose, breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. Roll your way up. Good, bring your legs out in front. Sit down on the side. From here, scooch the front of the mat and roll back. Do a few rolls if you need to. Hold behind the knees. Once your seat comes up high enough, bring your hands quickly to the back and your feet go behind the head. Keep your hands on the back if your feet don't come down. If you want to go to Shavasana, move your arms a little bit closer in first towards one another. Elbows come close together. Join your hands and your wrists together. Then your elbows will go a little bit closer. From in front, you can't see your arms at all. And if you can, bring your legs up, all the way up. Let as Dharma says, let the veins of the legs rest. If you have a lotus, do it now. Full lotus, not just a half lotus. Otherwise, just keep your legs straight. You can also bring your hands to your knees if you have a lotus. Come right on your shoulders so that you can get your knees up higher than the hips. Close your eyes, bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Eventually, you will be able to meditate in all poses if you merges the form. Wherever the mind goes, if it just starts to wander, again, be unconcerned. Just be the observer watching the activity of the mind without any judgment, any concern, any attempt to analyze what's going on. Just be the witness. From here, if you like, if you have a lotus, you can come into Pindasana. Bring your lotus against your body. You can wrap your arms around the thighs. Join your hands underneath your seat. If you don't have a lotus, bring your feet down to the towards or on the ground behind you, Halasana. You keep your legs straight or bend your knees. Bring your thighs against your belly, your knees on either side of the head. Go within again. Over and over again. Every aspect of the practice, the asanas, concentration, pranayama, meditation, they all take practice in order to find the ease in those exercises. Now hands behind your back, palms down, slowly lower down. Or you can hold the edges of the mat as you're coming down so that you don't land heavily. Allow the mat to come down softly. Perhaps eventually, if your hands are close enough, your seat will land right on your hands, your wrists, your palms are down. Keep lowering your legs and stop when they're halfway down. Then when they're down, they're that height, bring your back up off the ground. Bring your elbows a little bit closer in. Lift the chest. The top leg goes down. Fish pose. If you want, you can keep your hands there, or you can bring your hands out from underneath and arms go over your legs in the same angle, the palms together. If you need to, if your legs are too, get too tired staying up, bring your feet all the way down. Lift the chest. Top of the head on the ground, Vastrika breath. Now bring your feet close to your seat, just very close to the edges of your line with your hips. If you have an Urdhva Dhanurasana, now's your chance to do it. Bring your fingertips on either side of the head, facing away. Lift your seat. Bring your head closer in towards your feet, and then turn your hands around the other way. If you can, take your head up off the ground and practice your upward facing bow. If you don't have that, do bridge pose. So bridge pose, your back is on the ground, your back head's on the ground, just lift your hips. Try to get, however, your chest very high. Your knees, if your chest isn't very high, if your chest is kind of low, your knees are probably over your toes. Try to get it so your knees are behind the toes, the backs of the knees in line with your heels. Your shins vertical. So you want to bring the, increase the arch by bringing your chest up close to your chin. If you want, you can try to bring your hands to your seat or wrap your hands around the waist. That's easier. Your hips are sitting on your hands, and raise your left leg up. And come back down and do the other leg. Of course, you can do this from Urdhva Dhanurasana as well. So you're doing it from bridge pose. So you can hold the left leg up again, a little bit higher. Doing it from Urdhva Dhanurasana, bring your left leg up. More advanced variations. See if you can come off the right hand, just on the index finger of the right hand. Eventually, maybe so you can take your hand up off the ground. And now repeat with the other leg. Right leg up. Bring your knee in towards your chest first and then straight up. A little bit easier. Turn your left foot out a little bit. Again, if you want to try to take your left hand off the ground, start with just on a finger, in a finger stand. See if you can take off all but just the index finger. That's step one. And then see if you can take your hand up off the ground, even just for a moment. Okay, so. You need to get your hands a little bit closer to your feet. Come back down. Rest on your back for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Imagine you fainted. And now sit up any which way you like. Paschimottanasana. Bend your knees. Take hold of your heels. Or just wrap your arms around your leg. Hug your legs to your body if you're a little bit more tight in the hamstrings. Try to get your chest to go beyond your knees. Bit by bit, maybe the heels slide out. So keep your back with your shoulders with your knees. Press against your knees. In any case, if you're more flexible, you can get your legs flat on the ground. You're stretching the spine here. Try to get the top of your feet. You have to really point or flex your feet too much. Keep them natural. Now coming back. Turning this way. Bring left leg out. Lean to your left. See if you can, if it's not, if it's okay for your knee, bring the foot behind your seat. Open up your hips a little bit more. Your space between your thighs. Pull the left side seat back. Try to get your center of the chest in line with your knee. And then come forward. If you need to, bend your left knee. Rest your belly on your thigh again. Otherwise, stretch your body out. You need to bring your hand on the inside of the leg. So a modification for this, if you're tipping to one side, or you can't get both sides to seat down, just bring your foot in like so. The foot in front of your root to the body, so you can always do this way. Now if you want them to twist, left arm slides to the inside, back the shoulder against the knee. You can take the foot if you like, from the inside, raise right arm up. If you're flexible, you might be able to take a foot. Try not to crunch the underside of the body, so lengthen before you turn your face and chest upwards. Stretch out the body. Good. So you want to reach. Press back shoulder into the leg. Hold the foot. Don't have to if you're not reaching. So just make sure you're not crunching down You want to keep your body long, your torso long and open as possible. Turn your chest up. Break the pose. Change legs. Lean to your right. If you're folding the leg back, then do it now. Right leg extends. Again, pull the right side seat back so your chest, some of your chest is over the knee, and come forward over your leg or on the inside. Now from here, take your right arm to the inside, slide your arm along the inside of the leg, push the back shoulder against the inside of the knee. You can take the foot if you like with your right hand, hold it from the inside, maybe the left arm goes over your head and takes the foot. Not important. What's important again is just to make your best effort. No effort is wasted. Whatever you don't achieve in this life, you just continue where you left off here. And then each life you get more abilities, more powers. Get closer and closer to self-realization. Remember, that's always a goal. It marks the end of the pain and suffering, the beginning of divine perception. Break the pose, come all the way back up. So from here, bring the left leg out in front. Cross your ankles and come onto your knees. Bend the toes under. This is hare pose, rabbit pose. Hands on the seat and lean back a few times. Push into your seat, pull down. Keep your thighs engaged, roll them towards one another. And then if you can get your shoulders behind your heels, bring the right hand to your heel, left hand to your left heel, and then bring heels together. Lock your baby fingers together, cross them, unlock them, and push your hips forward. Make as though you're going to fall on your thighs. Lift the chest, try to get your chest higher than the head. The head drops back. If it's too uncomfortable for this, you don't have a lot of flexibility in the back, just keep your hands on your hips, on your seat, and just stay here. If you're more flexible, you can flatten out the feet. Come into camel, hands can slide down to the soles of your feet. Chest again, high as possible, like the top of a hump of camels on the camel's back. Hands on your seats, one at a time, push into your seat and come all the way up. From here, hands underneath your shoulders, cat-cow. 3 times, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now from here, come back up. One more, either of those poses, or if you're more flexible, you can even go all the way back into Kapotasana. You can take your hands together, spread your fingers, keep your palms together, reach back. Imagine fingers. Or if that's too much, arms up, look back, even take hold of the edge of the mat, or you can start on the ground first. So come onto your back, bring your hands behind the head, lift your hands, keep your hands wide, and take hold of the edge of the mat and pull on the mat. And then try to walk your hands closer and closer while still gripping the mat. Eventually you might be able to get your hand on your feet, or take hold of your feet if you have that. Hold the toes, try to get your elbows down, if more flexible. See if you can take hold of your heels. Break the pose. Come back onto your back, or if you can, pull yourself all the way back up. Bring your feet on your heels, land your belly on your thighs, hammer on the back on either side of the spine. And then come back up, bring your legs in front. Adho Mukha Svanasana, left leg either fold in and right foot on the side of left knee, or keep your legs straight. If you can't get both your feet down, your foot in this case goes further forward beyond the knee. Right hand behind the back, left arm up, go to the right. Look over your right shoulder. It's not lounging, so not that all the way back there. With your hand right against the center back, so you can revolve around the arm and pull the knee beyond the left edge of the body. If your knee is bent, your foot is on the outside of the right hip. And now sitting on the heel. You can take hold of the heel if you like. Keep your back straight, your shoulders back so your chest is open. Try not to hunch. Release. Change your legs around. Right arm goes up and then to the outside of the left thigh. If you have other variations, feel free to go ahead and do those. Try to twist though from the base spine all the way up, not just the eyes turn. Eventually your whole chest is facing the back end of the mat. Your chin over the shoulder. Break the pose, lie down on the back for Shavasana. Relax. Feet falling away from one another, arms beyond the edge of the mat, palms up. Breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. Let go of all effort. Let go of all tension. Feel by sinking to the ground. Feel heavy. Be receptive now to all the incoming gifts of the practice. They come as a result, even more so when you offer up the practice. So feel as though it's all coming back to you. But to stay always in that mindset of giving, of sharing. Directed also to the spiritual heart where God resides, who's equally present in all the forms and all beings. And send out all your love to all beings and all those fruits that you've attained from the practice as well. Continue to share. We try to extend the idea of offering into our day-to-day lives as well. So we're conscious about what we do, say, and think. We try to ensure that it's all driven by compassion and love and wisdom. Remember the laws of karma. Things come back in a mysterious way. Every action has a consequence, so you try to, of course, ensure the best consequences or outcome or results by just ensuring that what you're putting out there will come back to you in a positive way as well. Just do your best. And with each life, with each experience, we have more knowledge, and it becomes easier with practice. I always try to keep that in mind as we move back into our day-to-day lives. Return to seated position in acknowledgement of that very important mission to radiate your love and your light, your wisdom and your love to all beings. Come back to seated position now. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God, all within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love, and I'll see you soon.